Steak, and if you're from Florida and Pinellas County area or whatever, you know about Quaker Steak. All the meats, and they've been going on for years and years and years, but today is gonna be the last one and final one forever. Because I think they're closing down and all that, so yeah. Quaker Steak was our first meet down here in Florida while we're on vacation together. For it to be still going on, we should
gotta pop out.
Yeah, I felt like we should pop out.
Let's go.
You know? Got the police. Not huge on Camber, but that should look kind of clean, man. I ain't gonna lie, it looks dope. These things are always rad. I think I've seen this one around for sure. Yada, this thing's clean. A little bit of everything. The lamb chop. Ooh, these. Oh my god. Whoa. Fucking goals. Dude, the interior. What? Look at all that room, bro. Only thing that I see aged is that damn belt buckle. That's awesome right there. Like a real mini CRV. Show y'all the lineups here. For action with the 8th gen. There's copyrighted music. Ah! Imagine if you could put a K series in this. This ain't looking spicy. The ultimate dad wag right here, bro. It's not really a wagon, but you know, dad mobile. Boosted Integra with the K series up in that bitch. Yeah, boosted K. Yeah, that's what I like to see. That's gonna be me. Alrighty, y'all. Happy Saturday. We gotta make some errands because when your girl got returns to do, gotta return a bunch of shit. Gotta go to AutoZone to return some ARP clutch and flywheel bolts. They're for like the B series Hondas and Acuras. We were trying to look up some stuff and, you know, buy this shit, but obviously right there it's saying Honda VTEC 1.6, 1.8. Like, it's not DOHC. It's weird because it's like everywhere now you look, ARP, it's like Action Clutch bought them out or partnered up with the K series. Now that's all you see. So yeah, just have to return these and buy the right things. Right, babe? It's hot. I need the AC back. It's brutal, man. I'm just torturing myself in the car. When it rains, it's like impossible to drive, dude. Everything gets all foggy. The windows I can't roll down really without getting soaked inside and ruining all the other shit. There's no rain guards and no airflow. So right now I just vacuumed it down for 45 minutes to see if it holds a vacuum, which it already seems like it's not. We got a refrigerant can, so we're gonna have to pour a little bit of the UV liquid dye up in this motherfucker and then let it run, yada yada. Just missed a lot of them, but boom. Here you're gonna see if the UV dye went inside the system or not. Alright, we got the nail kit. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back outside with the TSXs. We got the rebuilt, the daily. I guess it's been like the newer daily because we've just been driving that and it's been pretty solid. Obviously, there's things to do, look over, yada yada. We were about to do the rear upward camber arms in the rear. I got some cheap shit, you know, some cheaper options. Don't crucify me, y'all, because we are really more focused on the white TSX and spending money on that engine and all the other shit that we need, because we still need a bunch of turbo parts, wastegate, blowout valve, injectors, all that. So that's still a lot of money. So max heating rods. But it's got the poly bushing, a little bit better one. Damn, what kind of swole? Do I look a little swole, y'all? Be hitting the gym, be jogging and shit. This thing was like 40 bucks. It's gonna do. I just wanted adjustable arms in the rear because this car needs a proper alignment. After having the whole accident and stuff, it still never got in alignment, and then I did eyeball one. It was crazy. This thing was like buckling in on the turns, and I was like, oh, ultimate camber, dude.
It's fine right now.
Yeah, now I corrected it, you know. I was eyeballing it at nighttime. No bueno. So then I corrected it. It's better, but still not great. That's why I just want adjustable rears, just so I have a little bit more room to play with in the rear. Because the front's got whatever it's got, which is nothing. The Rish life. Yeah. Alright. We made it through the first not so fun part, getting that bolt out, which it did, but it was going real slow with a lot of pressure. And now the next not so fun part is whacking away over here. Whack away a bit. The only thing really funky about this is this shaft. It's just a little bit different design, so you see all this sticking out. It isn't like, oh, drop down in fully or something and close the gap, more so like how this is, you know? So, but it's like the same length from, you know, top to bottom with that. It's just this shaft. The ball joint is just different. But not gonna lie, I think I have the even cheaper version on the daily, and it's been working. So yeah, maybe some rain is coming. I don't know. Look at my girl, you the honey bun. There's my baby. I just got the other arm off. It was almost a pain. Had to take out the torch, the impacts. Oh man, it's a race against the weather right now in Florida. I didn't really notice I was hearing thunder and the house was blocking all that. So yeah, we got some shit coming. Get this going on and done. Whoa. Say hi to the camera. It's watching you. Stay right here.
Alright, come on.
Look at that tan line. We're just over here the next day doing a little bit of adjusting, trying to bring the camber out because it is rubbing the tire a little bit, because we do got a little bit fatter tires on right now. Should be all right. I will say that this bolt on that side just needed to be more snug. It was basically tight. So now I'm double, triple checking everything and trying to bring this camber out, so I have nothing hitting or rubbing or feeling a little weird. And then we're just gonna have to get a alignment here.
Hurry up! Right now! Get it done! I'm kidding.
Just brought it all the way out for the most part. Not all the way, I'm sure it has some more adjustment. Just for a quick ha-has or whatever. Hee ha-ha. I was using the measure app with the level and just putting it on there and going like this. Showing 0 degrees in the green. Seen that? Kind of have to try to place it. It's gonna be off a couple degrees or whatever. Obviously I measured from like the back end of like a flat surface on the arm to the end of the nut, the closest one to me, and both of them measured to 5 inches. So that's what I just did it to, and seemed to be good. And there should not be any rubbing because we're fully clearance. It pulled it out. I'm gonna shove my arm in here. We're good. We're good. We're good, dude. Alrighty guys, so made it to the end of the video. I appreciate you for being here through and through. If you are, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys comment chicken rotisserie cuff. You guys know you know from IG. Make sure you guys go follow all the socials. They're down below in the description in every video, so go check it out. You guys are wondering about this car maybe? I was just sitting on it. We're just trying to bring it back to stock completely and kind of just let it be. What we left off with was with the rebuilt TSX down over there, which I gotta go check the oil. We just did the rear camber arms, and then I had to readjust them because they were a little bit rubbing with the fatter tires. I adjusted them out and it's fine, but I do have to go and check out the front end because I have a little bit of clunk and a little bit of, you know, stuff, but I still need alignment. But there's an issue still, so we gotta figure it out. There's always something, y'all, always.
That's the beauty of it.
But yeah, I mean, that car is rebuilt, so there's still gonna be little quirks and stuff, and obviously needing the alignment because it ain't proper. Also, updates today, TSX Nerds Facebook page. If you're not in that group, join it. The links are down below, y'all. You're missing out. We're over 12,000 members. We're at like 12.3K, and I'm going through the requests right now. Still have 2,000 to go through, dude. It is tedious. Let me show you. Look, I was just on it going through it. 2,060 requests. So now we got 2 new moderators for the page because it was just me and my lady doing the admin stuff, and sometimes, you know, it may take a day or two and rarely a couple days for things to get approved, like posts. And the member stuff, it's hard to keep up with because, dude, every day there's a request, and you know, it takes a while. It's tedious. You got to go through it because of scams and bots and all that stuff. So the homie Laro and Kenneth are our new moderators for the page. We just needed a little bit of extra help, and they've been supporting the channel a long time and support what we do, and they're good people. So, and they know their stuff. So yeah, extra help. So shout out to them, and thank you for being part of it. Yeah. That's about it, I guess, for little quick updates that are in the mind. Make sure you guys join the pages, the Facebook Marketplace too, TSX Nerds Marketplace. Join that because that's where all the for sale stuff go. Try to not have too much spam going on the main page. Thank you guys for supporting. Thank you for being here. I know it's a little bit of a long outro, but you know, gotta give a little bit of updates, see what's going on, and so you can stay tuned for what's next because there's always something next, always something to do. Whether it's this TSX, that TSX, that way, and the one that's in there. Stay tuned for what's next. Get me?
I never take a day off, work around the clock, my engineer getting paid off, rock like Ace up, like the weed and take off.